And welcome to my review of Kingdom Hearts 1. I was thinking of which one to start and I thought might as well start at the beginning, so here you are. Okay, so like most, if not all Kingdom Hearts, it starts with an opening which really does not give you any insight of what game you're about to play. In fact, it's more of just an opening to a game. It's not really anything to do with the game itself. And this opening, I really don't know what the hell is going on, except for the fact it leads straight into the dream part of Sora.
Like, is any of this for real? Or not?
Okay, enough of that. Directly after the opening, you go into the dream where you quite literally choose how your stats will turn out in the rest of the game and get attacked by Heartless. Lovely. And this is where the combat comes into play. In Kingdom Hearts 1, you don't really have many combos to do like you do in the later installments of the game. Basically, all you have to do is click the X button 3 times and everybody dies. That depends on how powerful you are, but still. And it's pretty simple really, it's not really deep in any way, just a fun combat. Then, shortly after, you verse a giant Heartless. Oh my days, I can't imagine the amount of times I have to verse this same Heartless so many times in all these Kingdom Hearts games. Well, except for 2 where you verse the Heartless with nobody, but still, it's not that even hard. You just attack its hand all the time and that's really it. You don't really have to do anything. It's pretty simple. And then after you beat the giant Heartless, you're back on the island. I know this is not when Kingdom Hearts gets really complicated, but this is when it really just starts. I have no idea what Sora just did the first time I played through Kingdom Hearts. I would just, I didn't even know who the hell those Heartless were. I would just click an X, click an X, click an X, defeating a giant Heartless and them on a beach. That makes no sense. Then Kairi comes and like calls you a lazy bum for some reason. I mean, Sora has the giant shoes. I mean, sometimes you want to take a nap. I think a nap would be quite nice if you had to lug those things around with you.
Say, Kairi, what was your hometown like? You know, where you grew up?
I've told you before. I don't remember.
Nothing at all?
Nothing.
You ever want to go back?
Well, I'm happy here.
I want to see them all.
Then the Disney theme of this game
what are we waiting
starts
for?
to seek in, everything being so light-hearted. I mean, you get the material so you can build a raft to go to other worlds.
And you're just
I don't
as
know
lazy
where
as
the
he
logic
is.
comes into that, but
So you know.
it's so light-hearted.
Okay, we'll finish it together.
As a
I'll
kid,
race
playing
you.
something this light-hearted
What? Are you kidding?
is really nice
Ready?
because
Go!
when my childhood was magical, it was simple, and this game, at least the way it starts, is magical and simple. It's easy.
A storm?
And stuff started to go sour,
the raft!
really sour. Oh my days, Sora, you missed dinner, how could you? That's not really what happens, but actually it does happen, what am I talking about? But he goes back to the island for some reason because it's all dark, because, you know, darkness at night is uncommon in this paradise they're on. and the giant Heartless is back. What the hell? I have to verse this Heartless like 3 times in this game, maybe even more if my memory serves me, but still, oh my days, this Heartless just won't go down. It just won't go down. And then Riku. I think it's probably time for me to actually explain the characters in this game, especially the characters we've just seen. In this game, there's the protagonist, Sora, and then there's his 2 friends that live on the island with him, Kairi and Riku. Kairi is a very nice, loving girl. Riku is the same, but he's a douche. And you don't even know how much of a douche he becomes, but in some ways he's a much better protagonist than Sora. And I know that doesn't make any sense, but continue on and you find rich rewards. And then while Sora is trying to reach out to Riku, something happens. A light comes, he gets the Keyblade, he goes finds Kairi, she goes through him, okay? I think she lost her heart here. Yeah, I believe that is where Kairi lost her heart. I do not know how she lost her heart, but yeah. And then you go fight the giant Heartless, he goes suck you up, and you're in Traverse Town. So in this game, they have this ability to go to and from other worlds, which is what they were trying to do with the Wrath, but I do not believe that would work even if the giant Heartless didn't come and destroy anything. So he's in Traverse Town, I don't know where he is. He meets the cast of Final Fantasy 6 and 7, no not 6 and 7, 7 and 8, what am I talking about? Yeah, he meets the cast of Final Fantasy 7 and 8, so like Sid from 7, Aerith from 7, Squall or Leon as they call him in this game from 8, and yeah, and he's like, they don't really explain why they're there, except for the fact that they fit this kind of place. If you understand what I'm saying, they don't really explain the logic of all of this. Like, this world of Kingdom Hearts doesn't really run on one set logic. The logic changes depending on where you are. And in this game, there are many worlds. I'm just going to name a few: the Tarzan world, the Aladdin world, Little Mermaid world, blah 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 blah. I can't remember all of them, okay? Sheesh. So in this, with all this world navigation, it leads straight into the gummy ships. Now, the gummy ship is what you use to get from world to world, okay? But it is by far the worst part of this game. By far, it is boring, it is dull, it is not even easy. So, boring, dull, hard, thin, and you have to do this every time you go to a new world, and every time you want to return there, if you don't get the warp drive from Sid. Oh yeah, Sid, he helps you with gummy ship. The airship pilot. The gummy ship in later iterations of this game, which is 1, because the Kingdom Hearts abandoned the gummy ship after Kingdom Hearts 2, is a lot better. But in Kingdom Hearts 2, my gummy ship just turned into one big gun with 2 little guns on it. But after I get the warp drive from Sid, I just don't use the gummy ship. Just go to a world, skip the gummy ship part, enter the world. Simple. I'm not doing the gummy ship if I don't have to do it. It's not fun. But all this, that'll be like the last thing I have to say about the basic story of it. So now we go to the basic storytelling and gameplay. As I stated before, the story is not so complicated in this version of the game, but it is told in a way that makes you want to know what all these little intricacies within it are. For example, when you are going to collect like mushrooms in the Destiny Island part for the rafts, for food and all that, you meet a guy there and he's all like dark and emo and like this world has been connected, and like I just random really, it's just all nice and all dark, nice, dark. It's like pretty random, and the way it is told to you, especially if you're a young person when you first play it like I was, it's very interesting, very fun to play. You want to know what happens, you want to explore all of this, that's what I can say. It's told in a way where everything is explained in somewhat so for you to actually understand it, but not explained in a way for you to know what the hell they're on about, if you understand me. Like the Disney theme in this is mixed into it so well, yet being so disconnected from everything else, because each Disney film they used has its own world, and each story in that world is different to a story in a different world, but it's all linked to the overall story, which is why it's so well told, or at least I think it's so well told. And the Disney villains suit this game so well, because this game is about the heart and light and darkness, and the Disney villains want to take Kingdom Hearts. Well, they haven't seen Kingdom Hearts in this game, but in later games it's shown as like a heart-shaped moon. So they want to take Kingdom Hearts and use its power for evil, for darkness, and the hero of the story wants to stop them. He wants to make sure that Kingdom Hearts is safe. He wants to make sure the light is safe. Oh, and also Mickey's king, just so you know. But gameplay is where this game really falls flat on its face. Platforming is terribly and painfully broken. The battle system is easily exploited. Even though it's really fun, it's easily exploited. And the gummy ship is really the worst part of the game. I really believe that nobody really thought the gummy ship through, nobody really thought the platforming through, and the battle system is only half baked. But it doesn't really taint the brilliance of the story, at least in my opinion, and it doesn't really take away from the experience of the game. But also, some of the Disney worlds just seem a little bit disconnected from the main story, even if they are integrated really well. Like the Pinocchio world. It's disconnected, but Riku's there to see if a empty vessel can grow a heart. So it's connected into this story, but the world itself just seems disconnected, if you understand what I'm saying. But the gameplay is not one of the game's strong suits. I'll just say that right now.
Maybe we gotta go wake Kairi up.
I think you're right. If we can free her heart. But how? A keyblade that unlocks people's hearts. I wonder.
Sora?
My final verdict on the Kingdom Hearts 1 game is that it is a very good game, a very good story. But that, of course, that's in my opinion, but there's nothing that I can really find that anybody else could find that could dispute that it's a good story. They could say it's overly complicated, but they can't say it is not good, if you understand, again. And with all the flaws within the first Kingdom Hearts game, because I was young when I first played this game, the flaws weren't as how do I put this? The flaws weren't what I was looking for. When I came back to review it, the flaws were what I was looking for, but the flaws aren't usually what you look for when you just want to play a good game. I play Kingdom Hearts because I enjoy the game. I enjoy the battle system. I do not enjoy the platforming or the gummy shit, but I enjoy the battle system even if it's simple. I enjoy the story even if it's complicated. I enjoy the characters even if they're melodramatic. I like the game, and so my final score for the game, even if you don't care or not, I give it a 8.5 star out of 10.